Cody in the morning. WSM. This is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Hello, good morning from the Acuff House Studio, the Simply Superior Springer Mountain Farm Studio in the Grand Ole Opry Plaza at our studio home, Mr. Acuff's living room. This is a very, very special place, and particularly over this year that we've counted down to 100 for WSM, and then over the weekend, last Friday, Black Friday, 100 years of the Grand Ole Opry. You're going to the Opry. What night did you say you were going?
I'm going this Friday.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Is there a particular reason?
My favorite band will be making their Opry debut.
I don't know who your favorite band is?
The band Camino.
Do the other bands, are they aware of your disrespect?
I know. It's crazy. But you know what's so wild? That I have like three, outside of country.
Yeah.
I have like three bands that I love.
Go-tos.
And all three of them made their Opry debuts in 2025.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy,
Is
right?
that not crazy?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
this was meant to be.
So Laney was one of them.
Laney.
And now Band Camino.
Band Camino.
Who's the other?
Johnny Swim.
Oh, well, I was not there for that one, but I got 2 out of the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was there for Train, which is really great.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And I also love Neo. Like, we've had a great year.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a great year.
Well, it gets greater because the McCrary Sisters are coming to see us in a little bit. And I got a big show at Riverside Revival on Friday night. And we've got Regina and Ann and Frida, and they brought a cookbook of McCrary.
I'm here for that.
Like every time at holidays, it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, they come by, we talk about, those family traditions they had. Big family, great cooks, and they have put all that together. And also just some personal stories of remembrances of the holidays.
I will be thumbing through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
now, what would have been better if they brought
actual
food from the cookbook, but perhaps that's the next visit.
The price of admission. What'd you bring us?
So Mom and Dad made 10. There's the family photo.
Wow. Look at that photo.
Yeah.
Those are those good classic Olin Mills with the background.
You know what I was thinking?
Or Sears, JCPenney.
Church directory.
Yes. Yeah, you
I'm
have
guessing
it.
that's where this guy, that was his history. Their
Oh,
father.
yeah. We didn't have the church directory in the
What did you
Catholic
have?
thing. Well, we didn't have a thing. It wasn't like a yearbook with photos. I mean,
Catholics.
yeah, they just mailed us the stuff, and we give them money. That's pretty much what we do.
More Coffee, Country, and Cody is on WSM.
So 2 years ago today, guess what Scotty McCrary got for Christmas? A little early. Got invited by Garth Brooks to become the newest member of the Grand Ole Opry.
Holding a box.
And now,
Yes, a Christmas gift.
A Christmas present.
the little smart aleck is hosting segments on the Grand Ole Opry that belong to Charlie Maddles, Bill Cody, Mike Terry, and Kelly Sutton.
He was crazy good.
He was
I'm
good.
sure.
Yeah, like so good.
Yeah,
Look,
his
Kelly-
voice alone.
Kelly's already told him, stay in your lane.
We told Laney that too.
We don't come out here and sing. You don't need to be coming out here hosting.
Right.
So
Don't take our jobs, please.
he said, oh, I like it.
I'm sure he's got a future in that. I
Yeah.
can see that.
He
And
sounded
he's
great.
at Opry Country Christmas coming up in about a week. So he'll be the spotlight artist.
Get to celebrate his second anniversary.
Yep.
What you working on?
We need to talk about this Waymo. So if you're not familiar,
And I wasn't.
Waymos are self-driven Ubers, essentially.
Yes.
Uber, Lyft, taxi, self-driving ride share.
Everyone
That's the word I
I've
was looking
seen
for.
has been white.
Yes.
I don't know if they're all white, but
They're
that's
all white.
Okay.
And they have like robotic things on the sides because
So you don't have a driver.
you don't have a driver. You just sit in the back seat,
Right.
and it takes you where you want to go.
And like a little R2-D2 on the
Correct.
hood, on the roof.
Yep.
Does it sometimes have problems and take me where I don't want to go?
Correct. Like into a police standoff in Los
Oh.
Angeles.
Well, there's that.
There was a Los Angeles police felony stop downtown
Yeah.
following a vehicle chase, because there's always a vehicle chase, and you can see it just making a left into this police standoff.
Crime scene.
And can you imagine being the passenger? It's like, stop!
No,
What are you
stop.
doing?
Like,
Stop.
and no one's in the car
Right,
with you.
that's the
There's
thing.
no assistance. So what do you do?
Stop.
Like it stressed me out. But it said that police officers could be heard like, get out of here, whatever. But obviously there was nobody to yell at. And Waymo, my favorite part of the story when I was reading it, Waymo said the whole encounter lasted 15 seconds. That's like
I'm sure it felt like a year and a half, though,
when
right?
It just went on its merry way.
Wow.
That's just crazy.
Yeah,
Nothing to see here. Just passing through.
Yeah.
They had them all over Atlanta, downtown
yeah.
Atlanta. And we really wanted to do one. We
I
were going to
wanted to
take
do
it back
one.
from State Farm Arena when we saw Paul McCartney to our Airbnb, but it was too long of a wait. So we
Yeah.
ended up just walking.
Well, we have them here in Tennessee.
I've not seen one in Nashville
They
yet.
have like a little depot where they keep them all on off Charlotte.
Right.
But I tried to catch one, but they're not available here yet. I don't think. I think they're trying to like slowly roll them out.
Okay.
But you have to have a driver here in Tennessee right now.
So
okay.
Here's what I heard a couple of years ago with Malcolm Gladwell on Revisionist History, which is a great podcast, by the way, if you don't know. And he's a wonderful author, too. But they were doing when the self-driving cars all started to become the trend, right? He did a big thing on it. And if everybody, because they're so safety built.
Sure.
They're so safety conscious. I mean, it's almost impossible for it to get into a wreck because of all the sensors, right?
Right.
But if everybody had self-driving cars, they would all sense each other, and you would have massive gridlock because none of the cars would move. They would all be afraid of so hitting the other self-driving car that they wouldn't go anywhere. It would paralyze it. So
Speaking of emergency vehicles and things on the road, Bill.
And Andy put everything in perspective. You said this happened in Los Angeles. This morning when I was saying my commute took an hour and 15 minutes, and Andy said I was 6 miles from work or something when she was in Los Angeles. What, Burbank to Beverly Hills?
Rodeo, yes.
And it took 6 miles took you,
An hour 10, hour 15.
which is
Did you go down Sunset?
Yes, I would go down Sunset.
That's my little route when I stay in the valley to get to Century City Mall.
Well, this sounds very high end though. Rodeo, Sunset,
So
Yeah.
I just
I love
at
that drive.
point I was like,
But it's a long
I
way.
have nothing more to offer.
Yeah, exactly.
In my whining about getting
Take it for granted.
in a wreck this morning.
For sure. Okay, let's talk about Pumicle really quick.
Okay. Oh, yes.
He is the smallest horse. He is 21.1 inches tall. Talk about a little nugget. The previous record belonged to a horse from Poland named Bombel at 22.36 inches tall.
So how do we spell this
slightly-
horse's name?
Pumicle. Pumuckel.
Oh, look at him. He's
Just
so
cute as a
cute.
button. And if you watch Parks and Rec every day like I do, you just think Lil Sebastian in the flesh.
Jackson's favorite stuffed friend when he was really little was Horsey from Build-A-Bear. And like this real horse is about the size as Horsey from Build-A-Bear.
Gosh, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
I just want to say, if anybody's looking to get me a Christmas gift,
Pumicle?
I would love a 21-inch little mini horse
Where would you keep it?
in my house.
Yeah. I mean, it's smaller than a dog.
Not long you wouldn't.
Oh my! But like, I bet you when it gallops or it runs. Are
I don't
you
think
kidding?
it can run.
It has to be able to run.
I don't know if it can.
Yeah, he's
Wish
not
you
a,
guys could have seen Annie.
he's not a mutant. He actually is like a normal. He's just small. He
Yeah, but, like,
functions like a
short
normal
legs.
animal.
Well, a cartoon character pops up when I pull
Yes,
it up.
Yes,
The little
that's who he's
red-haired-
named after. He's German, so it's the German cartoon character.
Oh, because
Pumicle.
Andy
Yes.
was mentioning that earlier.
And it
because
says he's incredibly good with children and he loves being scratched and cuddled.
Oh, see? Yeah.
It also says if horses had dating apps, they called him a short king.
Oh, and he is.
Now, I don't know what they're doing in Europe because the previous short horse was an inch taller and
In
he was from
Poland.
Poland.
Yeah.
Yes. So
And I asked how many pumicles would it take to make a secretariat?
Oh.
So
Just how
gotta do
big
the
was
math.
Secretariat?
66 inches.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
let's see, 5 feet is 60, so 5'6"? Yeah.
16.2 hands, and that's 167.64 centimeters.
Yeah.
Wow.
I even pictured Secretariat being bigger. Like
Me too.
he would be taller than me. Yeah.
Like a Clydesdale.
He was a man's man. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
stout.
Stout.
He just ran off and left everybody. And then, when he died, they did the autopsy and found out his heart was huge compared to other horses his size.
Really?
And I will never forget one of the British reporters saying, he had a bigger motor.
That's a very good.
And, and looking back, I mean, he did. He
Yeah.
just dominated.
I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah. Oh, you need to see that.
I know. I'm not a movie
Oh,
watcher.
if nothing else, go to YouTube and just type in Secretariat Belmont, and it's the best thing you'll ever see.
Ronnie
Okay.
Turcotte was the jockey.
Maybe that sounds about right.
We're in the, He had these famous, like a Tennessee checkerboard end zone, except it was blue and white. Checkerboard.
Secretariat moving like a tremendous machine as he comes down the. Yeah. They had to pan so far back, it looked, they showed all of Baltimore.
From the Assembly Food Hall acoustic desk, this is Coffee Country and Cody.
They are spokesmodels for Opry Country Classics, if nothing else this morning. Please welcome the McCrary Sisters.
Y'all look so good.
Yeah.
As soon as you walked through the door, I was like, look at those sweaters.
Well, when I saw Regina, I saw the sweater immediately, but I didn't see Ann and Alfreda. So when I looked up and realized they were all wearing their Opry Country Classic sweaters, and we're going to rewind to our performance of the Opry with him here.
Incredible with Buddy Miller, joining him.
Yeah.
So, and he will be one of the guests on Friday for a McCrary kind of Christmas.
Yeah.
Y'all look better in the sweaters than I do, I must say. So,
And this is Riverside Revival. And it includes Emmylou Harris, Wendy Moten, mentioned Buddy Miller, other names that you want to make sure people are aware
Gail
of.
Mays, Danny and Mabel Flowers.
We have the Crim Singers.
Oh, the Crim Singers. And the McCrary family, along with the McCrary Sisters.
So I was looking, we'll get this cookbook in just a second, but was that a church directory photo of the family that you put on the book?
You know what? I don't remember. Did we take that?
We went to, it was a professional.
That's what I said. Was it
portrait.
Olin Mills or like Sears or Jenkins? That was my favorite thing. Going to take pictures with my parents.
That's the only time we could get all of us together to take a picture like that, and we all kind of, the girls had on the same dress, different colors.
Yeah. You had to coordinate, not match.
Yeah.
But you had to coordinate.
4 boys, 4 girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Mom and Daddy made 10
Yes.
around the Christmas table.
Yes.
Now how many do you have, Alfredo, when you get them all together with grandkids?
Oh, you don't want to know. It's a lot of us.
It was 50 for 52 there on Thanksgiving.
where does everybody park?
Everywhere.
Walking 3 blocks down to get to that.
Now,
Pretty much.
When you have that many people come into Thanksgiving, do you divide and conquer the food? Especially because seems like everybody can cook. Everybody's got a recipe in here. Because I was looking once. I was going to steal. But do you just say, okay, you're over this. You are responsible for this, like potluck style?
Well, we handed the torch down to the
young
daughters and the grandkids and
Okay.
the nephews and nieces.
They did
and,
the cooking.
And this make the second year,
The
right?
second year in a row.
And they threw down.
Oh, it
Okay.
was so much. But they made us proud.
That's
So
so
are-
great.
So y'all are done serving. You want to be served now, right?
Well, we gotta we'll do Christmas. Day,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
but
Okay.
they are doing things.
So, are there ever? We obviously know you're here at town, but are the boys still? The brothers all still around? Mm-hmm. Close?
Yeah, we
We've
have
lost two.
We have
Okay.
two. Our 2 oldest brothers are deceased, and we got Alan and Ricky.
Okay, and then Deborah passed a
Deborah
couple of years
passed,
back.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
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 Well, update us on your daughter and her health, because when you were here last, you were performing and raising money for
Right,
her
right.
breast cancer
She's
treatment.
doing so far so good. Praise
Great.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So far so good. She goes back for a scan in February. So just keep her lifted up that everything is good. Because we had another little scare, and she did another round of treatments of chemo, and then she did radiation for 5 weeks every day. That was rough. But right now, today, we go day by day. She's good. And praise God that when we go back, she's going to be good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so that's where we're going to leave that
Yep.
Yeah.
today.
Joy comes in the morning.
What you
In the
said,
morning.
that's
New
true.
mercies.
That is so true.
New mercies.
Grateful. That's what we are,
Yeah.
grateful.
Well, this is 16 years. What was the first one when you did your first Christmas show?
It was at a church. What was Michael's church over there? Also?
Crystal Fountain.
Crystal Fountain, and his church was located right there in the 5 Point area, right off of Woodland. It was a big church. Now somebody, they sold the church, and now it's called Zoom Zoom Pizza. But that huge place, I don't know if you've ever been over there, but it is a huge pizza place.
It was a big
and
church.
that used to be his church, and that's where we did our very first Christmas show.
Zoom Zoom Pizza.
And it ain't no joke.
We did it there, and we did it downtown at a church.
Yeah, McKendry.
And then we did it we ended up at David Lipscomb, and then after the COVID, stuff changed, and we called to reserve it, and they said it was totally different now. We couldn't do it there.
So you wound up at Riverside Revival. Speaking of church houses.
That's such a cool venue.
I know.
It's amazing.
It is.
I had friends that come to town and ask, like, where should we see a show? And that one is always, I feel like, kind of forgotten about a lot until they're like a show like this that shows up, and you're like, I want to see that in there.
Yeah.
So
And it
it's
is
a really
wonderful.
special place.
Carrie Underwood came to see you last year.
Yeah, she was our secret Santa guest. We have a secret Santa guest this year, too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
Can't wait to hear more.
Well, you'll find out before anybody else.
Well, the amazing thing about this night is not just a night of joy and music and celebrating, but it's who benefits from this night of music, right?
That's true.
Yeah,
That is true.
there's a segment that my sisters don't know I put on the program, and it's called Why Are We Here? Because people can come and see a show anywhere and everywhere. But when you know that you're coming to see a show, and every dime that you have spent and every ticket that you have bought is going to help St. Jude Children's Hospital and 3 families that are suffering and going through a hard time, it makes it all worthwhile, because no matter how many shows we put on, we can't do it without the people who come out and sit in that audience. I mean, we could sing to empty chairs, but we can't do what it is that God has blessed us and ordained us to do without the people that come and spend their money and buy tickets to come and sit, and all of the different talents and artists who come and don't charge a dime and bless the people and bless us. I mean, that's the reason why we do it.
So as you look back on 2025, how many dates did you do from January of this year to now?
Oh, no.
I didn't hear you.
How many
How
dates
many dates?
did you got? How many concerts did you do?
Oh, we did about most of them last.
Oh, I don't know.
We're like, we lost count.
No.
I don't remember.
I loved y'all's faces when she said, my sisters don't know this, but like, what is she
That's Regina. She's always doing something.
No, but that's so incredible, because St. Jude, I have a heart for St. Jude. I know so many of us do, and that place is so incredible, and and they're so grateful for anything, and this community really rallies around them, and I think that's beautiful. So I love that's your cause.
And interspersed with your recipes in this book, McCrary Sisters Cooking with Love, 2nd edition, family and friends, you share some just great personal stories. And Regina, one of them is yours, about after you guys going out on the porch.
On Christmas.
Yeah.
That's something that our parents kind of got us started doing when we were little. After everybody ate and everybody was full, and before everybody put on their shoes and their coat to say, we're going to go home or we're going somewhere else, we would gather up everybody from the youngest to whoever. And I don't care if they were family members or they were just there eating. They had to come out on that porch and stand with us, and we would do about 10 minutes worth of Christmas carols. And people in the neighborhood know that we're going to do it. So when they see us all come out on that front porch, they kind of like open up their windows, open up their doors. I remember one year, Buddy Miller and Emmy drove and got out of their car and stood on the sidewalk.
Julie was with them, too.
Yeah, and Julie. They all came down and stood there and listened to us sing.
Wow.
Speaking of Buddy Miller, what do you say we go to the stage of the Grand Ole Opry
Oh, yeah.
and a recent McCrary Sisters performance with Buddy
Yeah.
for Opry Country Christmas.
WSM Radio. This is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
McCrary Sisters in studio with us this morning on Coffee, Country, and Cody. And Regina, Ann, and Alfreda are here. 16th annual McCrary Kinda Christmas Friday Riverside Revival. I will be there to host with Emmylou Harris, Wendy Moten, Buddy Miller, and more. I got the show bill here. You can see all these names. All these names are among the guests, and a special guest, which turned out to be Carrie Underwood last year.
Yes, it was last year.
So we featured you with Buddy Miller on the stage at the Grand Ole Opry. When would have been the first time you played the Opry?
Oh, it's been over 8 years ago.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't
that's good
remember the
about us.
first
We
time.
really don't be. We just, hey, show up and do what we do, and thank God for it. But I know it's been at least over eight years ago. Might have been longer than that. But
You know, we came out with Buddy a few times.
yeah, but as the McCrary Sisters, it's been about 8 years ago.
So your father. This is kind of where this whole thing started, right?
Yeah.
Share about your dad, and then about Mud Deer. As you Mamie, when that's your mother's name?
Yeah, her name Mamie.
How
Mamie Elizabeth, and they would call her Mamie Liz sometimes.
At church, they call her Mamie Eisenhower because she was
She
was
carried
so
herself.
sharp.
Yeah, she was. She'd hold that head up high, honey, and you couldn't tell her nothing.
From head to toe, hats, pocketbooks,
Everything
shoes.
matched.
And your dad,
Everything.
and is a part of the Fairfield Four.
Yes, Reverend Samuel H. McCrary.
I always say he's the glue that kept them together, you know, over all of the years. Whenever there was a breakup, so to speak, he'd pull them all back together. And they sing, then somebody break up, he'd go find somebody to take their place and keep them all together. So I always say he's the glue that kept them together. If it had not been for him, they probably would have stopped singing many, many, many years ago.
Yeah, and then now the same thing is going on. So, because a lot of the guys have, you know, they sick. Some of them are sick. So now they got somebody that caught on to the vision, and they're doing the same thing, bringing people in
Bringing
to
people
keep
back
the
in
legacy
to keep it going, you
going
know.
on.
Well, one of my great honors is having a star in the Music City Walk of Fame in the same class as the Fairfield Four and your dad.
That's right, I remember that
Yeah.
the same day.
Yeah, it was so special to look out there and see your faces. There's a picture in this cookbook.
The one with the fish?
Which, when you split the pages, the funny thing is, mine went to Regina's story, New Year's Eve wild meat dinner. Amber's went to Frida's barbecue ribs.
He opened the page, and I said, all I see on that page is the word ribs. So, and then this amazing photo.
It says, well, Daddy would come home with something, deer, rabbit, raccoon, and he would skin it, and Mud Deer would clean it.
There she is with the fish.
Clean it and cook it. Yep.
And the thing about it, you didn't know.
You didn't know.
Well, she was the best cook, and you didn't know.
Did she work in a school cafeteria?
Yes,
She did.
She did.
I thought I remembered
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And they loved it.
They loved it. A lot of the kids that brought their lunches wouldn't bring their lunches if she was cooking.
Oh, wow.
They would eat, you know.
Yeah.
And that was during the time where they could take real food and make real meals, and it wasn't artificial this and artificial that.
Yeah.
And in the morning, the kids would rush to the cafeteria because she would make homemade oatmeal raisin cookies, sugar cookies. So, and they would take their dime and their 15 cent and go in there and buy them all from her. I mean, John Trotwood Moore is the school she retired from.
I was going to ask you where for the
It was-
locals.
And
what's good?
everybody that I know that went to John Trotwood Moore they talked about her and didn't realize at the time while they were talking about her that it was our mom.
And when did she pass?
She passed in
89. I mean, 98.
98.
98.
Yeah, 98.
So she lived a long life.
Yeah, July of 98.
It was maybe 9 years after Daddy died. Yeah.
How'd she do without him?
She grieved herself.
Did she know all that time?
Yeah.
Because he did everything for her
Everything.
and didn't have to. And that was just him. He went to the store every Saturday. And that's what he wanted to do. What you want to say, Ann?
I was just going to say she had to have her leg amputated, and he treated her like nothing had ever been done. I mean, he was right there with her the whole time. Yeah.
And she was special because she got her shoes fixed where it was good, and that prosthesis, leg, it felt real.
And it looked real.
And she would joke on the doctors. We had one doctor come in and try to take pulse from that leg. And then she started laughing because she knew. And then so they went to go get another doctor to try to take pulse from the same leg.
Like, what are we missing?
So she had shoes cut down. And so, it was all good.
Like you said, she had it
She was a
together.
queen.
She had it together. Yeah.
So if I ask you individually, Regina, start with you, the recipe that you have in here that your go-to, that you would enjoy most.
Baked beans.
Okay.
It was my mama's recipe.
Yeah.
Her baked beans, because for a long time I act like I couldn't cook because I don't like the kitchen. And I act dumb when it came to the kitchen, and she would get mad at me and say, "Girl, just get out of here." And I'd be like, "All right." But the one time she got sick and she was struggling trying to cook because where we all get together and cook different meals, our mama cooked. Mother cooked everything.
Yeah.
And we ain't talking about what you just had ham. We talking about ham, turkey, ribs, fried chicken, everything.
Everything.
So it was like, it was during 4th of July time, and she would make these awesome baked beans. And I watched her, so I knew exactly what she did, but I acted like I couldn't do it. And then that year when I saw her getting sick, I went and I said, "I'm gonna make them," and she was like, "Oh Lord!" and I made them, and I brought it to her, and I said, "You let me know." And she tasted them, and she said, I can't tell you the words she used. She said, "Girl, blah blah, you can cook," and I smiled.
So did she let you in the kitchen? Because in our family, my grandma didn't like people in the kitchen with her.
No.
So did she want to teach you, or was she like, "Get out of here, let me work"?
When she was cooking, she'd tell us, "Y'all come and watch what I'm doing."
Okay.
And
She
we
let you
picked
watch.
up on what she did.
Okay.
But when I made the baked beans, I made them at my house and brought them to her, and she gave me the thumbs up. And ever since then, every time summer hit and it's time for baked beans and ribs and coleslaw and all that, I do the baked beans.
See, that's good. Because when you get it, you can pass it down. Because like my grandmothers were both incredible cooks, but they like to work in their kitchen on their own. And so a lot of us did not get the, but my cousins have done a good job of trying to replicate.
Yeah.
Like, I think I saw her do this once, but everybody's different.
My mother didn't use measuring cups
No.
and measuring spoons. She used the palm of her hand.
I know. Yeah.
She would tell my wife, who was asking like Regina, "Mama, show me it." "You just know." And Rebecca's like,
That's
"No,
true.
I won't just know."
That's true. A lot of recipes in the book from us is like that. Because it's in honor of her, so that's how she cooks.
Just a pinch of this, a little of
A
that.
little love.
A tank to this, a tank to that.
Yeah.
So what's your go-to in here, Ann? That you're
I would say the lasagna, or as my mama used to say, lasagna. When I wanted to have something that I did better than her, and it wasn't better because she didn't make lasagna. She didn't make that, and so when I made it and she tasted, she loved it. So when I asked, "What you want? Make some of that lasagna that you made." So I guess the lasagna that I make is in there. So
How about you, Now, Frida.
The turnip greens.
Okay.
Turnip greens. I made turnip greens at my house for Thanksgiving, and I ate all of the turnip greens. all of the turnip. I ate 3 hairpins yesterday. No meat, no nothing.
With
Just-
vinegar? No vinegar.
No vinegar.
Yeah.
The recipe's in that book.
All right. So next time you all come see us in the morning, we wake up really early, so about this time almost feels like lunch. Baked beans, turnips, and lasagna. Whatever. Lasagna.
And we'll make you a caramel pie.
Oh, I saw chess pie in there.
Oh.
I'm dairy free now. I miss chess pie so much. That's the first page I turned to.
You miss a lot being dairy.
I know.
And then to her memory, Proverbs 31:15-17 is on the back here.
Yes.
She gets up while it's still dark, provides food for her family and portions for her servant girls. She considers a field and buys it. Out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard. She sets out about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her task.
Yeah. And you want to know something? Today is her birthday.
No way!
Yes.
Wow, how about
special.
that? That's beautiful. So one more time, just so you know, it's the 16th year, 7 o'clock on Friday night. Doors at 6, by the way. Riverside Revival. I'll be there to host with the McCrary Sisters, a McCrary kind of Christmas. And our guests will include Buddy Miller, whom we heard from early on the stage of the Opry with the girls. And then we got Emmylou Harris and Wendy Moten. Gail Mays, Grammy Award winner, is going to be there as well.
Yes.
And I'm so excited to share this coming Friday night with you. All
We're
right.
happy and blessed to have you.
Thank you.
And if you can't go, McCrarySisters.com, you can donate and help all the good folks
Thank
at
you.
St. Jude from anywhere you're watching this morning on Circle Television.
I love that.
Thank you.
And from their most recent album, Your Amazing Love, is where we close with the McCrary Sisters. Love you all.
This is Coffee, Country, and Cody, live from the Assembly Food Hall acoustic desk.
So please welcome T.G. Sheppard and Kelly Lang at Christmas time. Merry Christmas, you two.
Merry Christmas
yeah,
to you.
It's weird it's already here, isn't it?
I know.
Telling you.
It slipped
Man.
up on me.
Definitely.
And you got a new Christmas album, Tender Tennessee Christmas,
Yes.
Yeah.
which we know from the Amy Grant catalog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what a
And-
great song, right?
And you know, when she and Gary Chapman were together, they were coming over. The story I recall from Gary is that they were coming over a Monte Eagle in the summertime on a full moon night. And they looked down, you know how when you're headed back to Nashville and you look down, those farm fields that you see that are so gorgeous out in the distance, it looked like snow.
That's
And they wrote that in the summertime with
Really?
absolutely the complete opposite
That's a
of
great
winter
story,
weather.
though.
Yeah.
Well, we did the video in the summertime, so I can understand. It was 98 degrees, and it looked like it was snowing.
Strange thing,
so-
we shot the video in July at the Johnny Cash cabin and recording studio.
Oh, in Hendersonville.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with the snow machines going in 100 degrees outside, and in between takes would wipe off the sweat.
We looked like we were glowing with holiday cheer, but we were sweating like pigs is what it was.
Those are my favorite
But
stories.
we took 3 years putting this album together, and we were in no hurry, you know.
We did singles along the way,
Uh-huh.
you know, and my daughter was like, "What? Why are you waiting? We'll just put an album out." And so it just kind of fell together. We took our time and we had a blast in the studio. I don't know why we took so long.
Well, you know, Mandy Barnett and I were together yesterday working on a Springer Mountain Farms project. And good morning to Gus Arundale.
Good morning to
Yeah.
Gus Arundale. We love Gus.
And she was saying, you know, back in the 50s and 60s, you did a single. If it did well, you got to do another single. You get 3 or 4 under your belt that were successful, they let you cut an album. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere along that journey, it got reversed. So
changed.
they get in the studio and you do a full album. They release a single, maybe 2. If they don't do anything, then you get dropped. And then they've spent all that money on a full album. And now we're going back the other way.
Yes. Yeah.
Where it's singles, EPs rather than
EPs.
full albums, and then deluxe
Well,
versions. if those
when
do
I
well.
came into the business in the 70s and started cutting hits, it was a 3-album deal. You'd sign with a label and you got a 3-album deal. They would give you a chance for 3 albums.
Well,
and
they
after
built
that, you were gone.
careers. They built careers then.
They built careers back then.
So did you have the business acumen because of your background in A&R and the label rep that served you well when you got ready to sign?
Oh, gosh.
You hear these horror stories about deals that people
really and
sign.
truly, it's just what I learned. It was like going to college. Learning the business side as a record executive first, and then becoming an artist, really prepared me to be an artist. I learned a lot of things that normally you don't know as an artist until several years into your career, and I already knew that because I was doing it already for other artists.
Yeah, I feel like there's you hear so much now about the way that it's structured with like social media and the demand on an artist to put out content.
Yeah.
And it kind of steals away from the creativity, because I've heard artists say, like, my manager, my label is like, well, you need to make 7 TikToks today. And he's like, well, I have a right today. Like, I want to go write songs. I don't want to be a content creator, but it's kind of like that's how people consume.
Right.
So and then going back to, like you saying, having the business acumen and knowing kind of what to expect.
Yeah.
Probably helped you make decisions and protect yourself too.
A lot of people coming into this business have dreams of grandeur. I'm going to go cut a hit record, become a millionaire, buy a big mansion, have a Cadillac. It don't work that way. Sorry, that first royalty check goes back to the record company to pay for the bills.
All right, so out of curiosity, for your first single, "Devil in a Bottle," big #1 hit. Right?
Yes.
You followed it up with a #1 hit, right? How much did you roughly make on "Devil in a Bottle"?
About $1.20. No, I'm serious.
But he's still singing all these years later because of that.
That's the beauty,
It's
though,
a
right?
little more now.
Right.
Right.
No, I hear you. Yeah.
But the second #1, and we kicked in. But no, that first one.
And is that the one famously that Elvis heard it and had no idea it was you?
Right. Yeah, Elvis used to run around Graceland singing "There's a Devil in the Bottle."
Were you living there with him at that time when he found out?
No, I was working for RCA then.
Okay, you had
so.
But you had lived there.
I'd
for
lived
a time.
there before that, in and out for years.
Yeah.
So it was just. But he would run around the house singing that song, and I couldn't tell him I was P.G. Sheppard because he knew me as Bill Browder. And, of course, I was working for RCA as a record executive.
And he was on RCA.
Yeah, he was on RCA, and I was signed to Motown, Barry Gordy's, who founded me. So I couldn't tell anybody, conflict of interest, different labels. So one day I walk in the back door of Graceland, and Elvis says, you could have told me you were that Sheppard guy singing that song on the radio. I said, Elvis, I couldn't tell you because I was afraid I'd lose my job at RCA. He said, you fool, don't you know that I am RCA? And he was.
Oh, yes.
He was RCA.
Yeah.
And your family, Kelly, steeped in country music tradition, too.
Absolutely,
through your dad, right?
Yeah, my dad was Conway Twitty's road manager for 25 years. And we're still very close to the family. They are family to us.
And John Wesley Riles just passed away.
I know.
Yeah, he was married to his daughter.
Know. They asked if I would sing "I'm Not Going Anywhere" at his service, but I've been dealing with pneumonia, so it would have been. I didn't dare want to show up at his funeral singing like a frog,
He was
but
world class, wasn't he?
I heard,
My goodness.
But it was just a shocker for her. I'm sure. We talked a little bit about it, but. It's a great town. I think everybody's a little bit related. It's a wonderful business we're in.
And Ralph was very instrumental for you in early morning television here.
He was talking about, that was his college. Ralph Emery was my college. He was my professor. Whew. He was a strict professor. I will tell you that. Especially at 5 a.m. What I loved Ralph when he would call the house, he'd go, Kelly, Ralph Emery, as if we didn't know, the whole name. But yes, I miss him really a lot. We laugh about Ralph all the time.
Every week or so.
Such a big deal in this town
Wasn't
on a
he?
local level.
Wow.
Yeah.
Long before the
absolutely.
international success came.
Absolutely.
And I remember Hal Durham, who was the general manager, Grand Ole Opry manager along the way. I said, when you were program director and you would have an air check session, which is where you go back after the show for people who don't know, and you sit down, listen to excerpts from the show and critique and pointers. I said, how do you conduct an air check session with Ralph Emery? And he said, well, and you know, Hal had that wonderful voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said, Bill, it normally would come down to, Ralph, do you think it's possible you could make it to work on time?
And the answer would be
He was burning the candle at both ends.
Oh, man.
well, you
He
know,
was.
at the time I didn't realize I was naively thinking that the morning show was his only gig.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
right.
But I didn't give him the credit was he had just done an all-nighter. And he had Nashville Network and radio shows to do on top of what he was doing that morning. So when he would come in, a tiny bit cranky. I'm just gonna say he was not a morning person. Is a nice way of putting it. And if I didn't sing what he wanted me to sing, I got both barrels. You know, so it was a learning experience for sure. But we ended up he was supposed to give me away at my wedding, but we had a conflict, so we got really
He was
close
family.
there at the end.
He really
yeah.
was. He was family.
I was thinking, Buddy Sadler once told me, he said Ralph would roll in the morning. He hadn't had a chance to really look at the paper or
No.
anything like that before he
No.
started.
He
He
was-
said he would walk into the newsroom on his way to the studio and go, anything I need to know?
I told him one time, Bill, I said, he goes, what are you singing this morning? And I said, what's it to you? You'll change it anyway. And I said, Ralph, I prayed you'd be nice to me this morning. He said, well, let's just leave God out of it and you can sing whatever you want to sing this morning, you know?
Oh, that's great.
Well, let's roll it. Tender Tennessee Christmas all over the world with our friends T.G. Sheppard and Kelly Lang. And this new album is available wherever you get your music. It'll be there at Christmas time.
From WSM Radio, this is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Kelly Lang and T.G. Sheppard in the house. Christmas music, Tender Tennessee Christmas is out now. And first full day of spring, March 22nd, you will celebrate at the Franklin Theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
we
arrival
will.
of spring.
Yes,
Yes. And we were thinking we're going to do it in February, do like a love show, you know, but that was all filled up. So we'll celebrate spring.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
I like that. You didn't say Valentine's show. You said a love show.
A love
Love
show.
show.
I also want to
Yes.
mention, too, to where people can go for the Christmas album.
Okay.
Then go to tgsheppard.com or kellylane.net for a signed autographed copy. I believe we've still got time to sign them and get them back to people for stocking stuffers or whatever.
Oh, awesome.
Do you charge extra for
No,
that?
they're all free. They're free. Yeah. Sound like you sound like R.D. Mercer there for a minute.
TG, I'm curious, when you do a full show, like when we see you at the Opry, it's pretty easy to pick 3 or 4 or 5, big hits to do. But when you're doing a full show, I mean, there's not enough room in the set list to do every one of those number one songs. So some number ones are maybe more number ones than others, or do you do a medley? How do you get them all in? Because you want to play the songs people want to hear.
I should do medleys, but I believe in doing the whole song. For
Okay.
people, because they'll go, well, you didn't do the whole song.
Yeah.
Well, you can do it like Willie. You just do it in double time and get them all in.
Oh, that's funny.
He speeds up.
I know.
I'll know it again. I'll know it again.
Yeah.
No, you just try to pick the number ones that were the biggest number ones.
Yeah.
With 22 of them, it's a pretty full 75, 90-minute show.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
already.
good problem to have.
It is a good problem to have, but we tend to just go to the ones that people react to more in concert.
Yeah.
But I miss some of them, like Feel Good All Over or Love to Marry. I mean, oh my gosh, I can't even think.
See, they're
Coming
big-
Back for More,
you're
that
a
was
big
one of my
fan.
favorites. But sometimes he doesn't do those, and as a person in the
switch his-
audience, you want to hear them all.
I think it's important for an artist to switch his show up too.
Oh, sure.
For themselves to keep from
Yeah.
getting bored.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
you know,
and for the fans
sometimes-
who want to see you more than once, it's nice to. Oh, that was a different show tonight too.
Yeah.
You know,
Right, so
I
you
have a
switch
funny
things up.
story. We thought he had 21 number one hits for years. That was on his bio. And we were in the studio cutting an album called Chemistry, which was, we did some love songs on that. And we decided to add the song Faking Love.
Oh, you forgot the duet, right?
We forgot the duet was a number one. So we're like,
Karen Brooks.
Karen Brooks.
Yeah. So that was it was kind of an epiphany when we were recording that song. Isn't that weird?
I was doing an interview with Cakes Brooks the other day, and he says, I got royalties off of that for years. I said, why? He said, because it says T.G. Sheppard and K. Brooks.
You want to talk about songwriters too? Matresa Berg and Bobby Braddock wrote "Fake
yes,
in Love."
they wrote that.
Oh man,
She was like 19 years old.
Oh, she don't age. She sleeps in a pyramid and drinks formaldehyde.
I was invited to sing that song with TG when I was 16. And I didn't know what making it was, rather less faking it was at the time. So it's kind of a weird time. We would not get by with it in this era.
Got away with it, though.
That's funny.
I'm not sure Matresa did at that age.
Probably not.
I've heard about it. I think it takes place down on Music Row late at night.
Probably, Bill Cody.
So as we talk about Christmas, take me back to childhood, West Tennessee for you, and Christmas time, and Kelly growing up here in the heart of Nashville.
Oh, those were the great years in the beginning before life got in the way.
Yeah.
Back
Because you
when
ran away at what age?
15. So, yeah, those were the great Christmases before you had to become an adult so early in life.
And what were the circumstances?
I left home because my dad was very strict and did not want music in the house. And I already knew at 15 that I had to have a life of music. No matter how far I would go, I just knew that I had to go chase it.
Yeah.
So I climbed out of the window of my dad's house. My mom and dad had separated, and hitchhiked to Memphis and started the dream, and God let me catch it.
And you met Elvis?
Met Elvis along the way.
It's a rolling.
It's a roller dome, and
Sounds like a fake movie,
At the skating rink.
Kelly calls me the real Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
There's no way you should have been there that night when he was there, or you shouldn't have been there the day that you were waiting at the airport to pick up Jim Croce, and this plane had gone down. I was the guy waiting at the airport. Wow. She says, "There you go again, Forrest Gump." Wow. So, yeah, but so Christmases back then were. I don't know. There was an innocence about life in itself back then.
But then Christmas at Graceland had to rock your world.
Oh boy, yeah, those were big gifts. That man gave some gigantic Christmas gifts.
He was a big old kid at heart.
Yeah.
One year, we pulled up at Graceland, and there must have been 20 Mercedes circling the driveway. He'd given everybody a Mercedes. I went, Merry Christmas.
What can you say?
What are our
after that?
bosses giving us this year, guys?
Continued employment.
Yes, exactly.
And yes,
Come back.
Yes.
So we can save up for a Mercedes.
One of our funniest Christmas memories is I did not know how much TG had an aversion to glitter. Okay, our first Christmas together, I was wrapping all of his gifts, and I mean, it was like a glitter bomb went off, and I was so happy. He was on the road, and I thought, well, I'll have it all done when he comes in. He came in early, and I said, oh, no, don't look at your gifts. I'm in the middle of wrapping. He goes, what is this? Oh my gosh. He was freaking out, and he started vacuuming around me.
I am the exact same way.
You? Yeah.
I'm a crafter.
Oh, okay.
So when I go, this is so accurate. When I go to Michael's and I put stuff in my cart, there's glitter in the cart from people's wreaths and stuff, and I will literally be like, I will go without a cart because I don't want glitter on my stuff and on me.
See, I sweat glitter, so I'm his worst nightmare, right?
At it.
I don't like it that a week after a holiday when glitter has been on gift boxes that you walk into the bathroom a week later and get ready to shave and you got glitter you can't get off your face.
Well,
you can't get it off.
It really is.
You know what Kelly Sutton refers to it as?
What?
She says, it's the herpes of the craft world.
Leave it up to Kelly.
Isn't that great?
I love it.
Kelly Sutton, everybody.
Oh my God.
Well, again, at both your websites, tgsheppard.com, kellylang.net.
Yep.
The availability of their new album at Christmas time, Tender Tennessee Christmas. And in March, the 22nd of March, they will see you at the Franklin Theater. Merry Christmas to you both.
Bill.
Thanks
You
for
And
coming
also,
in.
go to tgsheppard.com for our Texas tour date starting next month in Texas.
Oh, great. Good routing and good place to be in January.
Oh, yeah.
The weather usually cooperates. Unless you're in West Texas, it could be a little different. But we're going to close with, speaking of Texas, Christmas in Mexico.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Good to see you.
More Coffee, Country, and Cody is on WSM.
Well, Tucker Wetmore 321 is an infectious thing. Coming to your radio or stream all over the world. WSN, WSMradio.com, 650 AM WSM. Home of the Grand Ole Opry and Opry Next Stage, Category 10, not at the Opry House tonight. We are downtown. Ashley McBride is hosting. Of course, she's an Opry member, and she's hosting the class that includes Avriana, Chase Beckham, Dasha, Caitlin Butts, Cassius Culpepper, Tiger Lily Gold.
It's a great lineup.
And then, Charlie, have you got your Christmas lineup for tomorrow night?
Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, tomorrow is Thursday. Yes, I'll be there. Larry Stephen, Rudy the Gatlin brothers will be there. Right. Riders in the Sky, Mandy Barnett, Charlie McCoy. That's the cast of Opry Country Christmas. Our special guests include Maggie Rose and Drake Milligan, and our spotlight artist is Ashley McBride. So getting 2 nights out of Ashley.
Yeah.
So she is one of those that, there are certain people. I mean, I always love the atmosphere at the Opry, and I truly believe that, people say it's that family feel. It really is every time I walk there. But she is one of those who just raises the spirit of the whole night anytime she's there. And I love her.
She's such a good human.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
She's just good.
Yeah.
But with the Gatlin brothers, you buy one, you get 2 free.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that mandatory? Is there not? Can
so.
we not do that?
I think after 70 years, it is a package deal.
Okay. All right.
Didn't we lose Steve on the red carpet the other night?
He never made it to my interview.
I looked for him everywhere, and I could not find him. So I was like, by the time I get back, the interview's going to be over.
Pretty much.
I was listening, and I heard it. I thought, Steve's going to come plowing in there.
Yeah.
Interview came and went with
I looked at
Larry
Eric. I said,
Rudy.
where is he? He's like, he's probably out on stage because they had so many people in and out of the stage, you know?
Yeah.
So we lost him. But
Well, Amber Anderson, great to work with you always and see your smiling face. Take us home today.
Yeah. Okay. So we got to get through Christmas, but we also got to talk about New Year's Eve because the lineups for the new Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest, the lineups have been announced. So our country performers, all right, we've got Jordan Davis, Little Big Town, Maren Morris, Post Malone, Tucker Wetmore, and Russell Dickerson, who are going to be holding it down. I know Maren's like country pop, more pop these days, but we still claim her as one of our own.
She just doesn't claim us.
Well, I think actually, you know what? A song from her Girl album came on the other day, and I was like, it was Great Ones. If you're familiar with that song, it's just such a good song.
Oh, yeah.
Man, this album was so good, so good. So, but the lineup also includes Mariah Carey, Goo Goo Dolls, Jesse Murph, Big X the Plug. He could be in the country lane too. 4 Non-Blondes. And our girl Chapel Roan.
Oh, wow. 4 Non-Blondes.
I know, right?
Yeah. What's going
on?
Thank you.
Which
I
is
was
like,
trying to think. I know the song. I can't think of it.
Which isn't it crazy that it's having it's having a comeback
Huge.
because of this TikTok trend?
Yes.
That I'm like, all these like Gen Z and Gen Alpha kids who didn't know this song are rediscovering it.
It's an insanely catchy song.
It is so good. Yeah. One of my favorites.
Yeah. Of course, here in Nashville, we get Lainey headlining the Big Bash, which is great.
That's right. That's right. And then we have to talk about the Oxford Word of the Year.
Oh, my.
Because it took me by complete surprise.
All right.
I was like, what could it be? Would you have guesses real quick?
Well, I remember during the pandemic, Bill had us give our word of the year. This is for January of 2020. And mine was patience. And had I only known what was going to happen in March, I would have picked a different word because I ran out of it very quickly in 2020. But I do not know what the word of the year is.
And mine was joy.
Okay.
Yeah, and there wasn't much of that either. Yeah. We needed a lot of one and got none of the other. So,
Are you ready?
Spring it on us.
Rage bait.
Oh, well, yes. I have to stay off of a lot of social media.
Which is
I've actually just muted and
wild.
unfollowed people. It's easier that way.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is defined as online content deliberately designed to elicit anger or outrage by being frustrating, provocative, or offensive, typically posted in order to increase traffic to or engagement with a particular webpage or social media account. But I'm like, what does that say about our society?
Well, yeah.
Sadly,
Well,
it's like, let's just make people mad. And then we make that our word of the year.
as you described that, I'm thinking, my wife gets enraged over it. I said, why do you let that happen? I didn't know it had a name.
Yeah, it's rage bait. Yeah, it's like, but it is. It's like people posting headlines and stuff that's going to make somebody really angry. Yeah. But then everybody starts going in the comments, and that's engagement, and that makes you go viral.
I tell her, I said, look, you're giving credit. Why would you give him credibility to something you know nothing about at this point and get upset? But she said, I'll get upset if I want to. Yes, you will.
No argument there.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am. That's the right answer, Bill.
45 years of yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Yeah. Tomorrow morning, Lily Rose with new music. I love her. And Shelley Fairchild's coming by. She just started a Kickstarter campaign and met her goal in like 24 hours. It was crazy, the fan support. So excited to visit with Shelley.
So many artists come and go. That girl's the best girl singer in this town. Shelley Fairchild. That and more. Kelly will be back with entertainment. Charlie, Annie Nye, our studio director. Jeff Robertson, master control. Billy Boy, tomorrow.